Hello, 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 my dashers. It is another Sunday, and this will be my last broadcast from Dasherville for at least maybe a month and a half as I head up to my work camp job at the sugar beet harvest. So this will be the last broadcast. Yeah. So yeah, I'm oh my Lord. So I am like in a rush to get everything done. I plan on hitting the road Friday, and that will give me Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to drive up to Drayton. And because I need to check in on the 23rd, which is Monday, to the campsite that I will be staying at. So, hey, Brenda's in the house. I gotta take these glasses. I can't see that close. Haha. My brother from another mother, Tim, what's up? Sorry, I was gonna catch your premiere yesterday, but I was working. I was dashing, so I couldn't stop. Make a list and check it twice. Yeah, because I'm not coming back. So trust me, I have been literally getting the house ready. I would have done this out in the van, but today was 91 with the humidity at 67%. So it is a little hot out there. And I'm like, nope, nope, that is just not happening for me. I am like not going to go sweat out there today. So I'm inside and thumbs up. You guys can hear me. Audio's good. You guys can see me. Starlink's up. It's a little, I don't know if a storm's going to come in or not, but it's that dark where it looks like it's going to rain, but I don't know. So you guys can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Everybody's saying hello, hello. Greetings. Hey, Graham, my friend from down under. Whoop whoop. Judith, thank you. Thank you. Thumbs up. Woo. Awesome. So I was stating this is my last broadcast here at Dasherville for about probably a month, maybe a month and a half, depending on what's cooking with the beet harvest. I am literally going up there. Everybody's giving me the thumbs. Everybody can hear me, so it's a good thing. So I'm in the process of literally clearing out Fuzzy completely, like giving her a good deep clean because she'd been in, as you can tell. Uh, she's not here. She's out of the garage. So, yeah, I am literally um, cleaning her out, giving her a deep clean. I've got to get her re-registered. I got to give her an oil change, check everything, make sure she is good to go, fill up her propane tank, the whole 9 yards. Oh, I think I just heard a thunder. Yes, I did. That was a thunder. So if I go out, guys, it's Starlink, okay? That was thunder. Um, I know, really, I wish. If I won a big jackpot, you bet I would in a heartbeat. Oh, yes, I would. Hey, Carol, on the road, just listening. Well, thanks for listening. I appreciate it. I was working yesterday, so I wasn't able to jump onto your live, unfortunately. But after today, I mean, I have been doing like craziness. thank goodness I have everything like, plugged in so it's waterproof. So the satellite is outside on top of Fuzzy. Let's see what we got. Why did the kangaroo six the road? Because it saw a party and it's hopping over there. Because it saw the party and it's hopping over there. Somebody saying hi. Jessica. Oh, hi, Jessica. Hi, how are you? See, everybody's saying hello. Slow on the tick, guys. Sorry. So yeah, I'm not dashing for the rest of the week. I'm literally getting the house ready. The garage door has been ordered. I've been told it will be installed between October 9th and October 23rd, which I will not be here. My brother-in-law will be out here when they install. But I expect that it's going to get cold while I'm away. So if you can see behind me, remember the huge like boxes that were behind here? Yeah, I've been going through those bad boys. And if you see, the cabinets here have been moved up from the wall because I don't want no critters. I don't want no critters because as soon as it starts to get cold, they want to come inside. So I have been sealing between the metal building and the concrete. There is just that little bit. So I have to seal all around the whole entire building except for the garage door with silicone. So I have been doing that. So you can see I've taken the boxes now. I've put them where Fuzzy was. So now I can go through and put them away, quote unquote, and whatever I'm giving away again, because I'm going through another downsize. Everything else is just, if I'm not using it, it's gone. That kind of thing. So now it's in the place of where Fuzzy is. So that this is this week before I leave. Now I'm going to leave probably Friday. It's a 20-hour drive. I plan on taking my time. Yeah. So normally I can do that in 2 days, but no, I'm going to take 3 to 4 days to get there. I'm going to take my time. Zeus will be coming with me. Lucky will be going by Auntie's because he's not van life friendly. Give us a joke, Graham. Uh-oh. I looked up the beets you're going to harvest. We have sugar cane and you have beets. They all make sugar. I couldn't find out why we don't grow beets. Well, we do have sugar cane, but most of the table sugar we have here in the States are harvested from sugar beets because the sugar cane usually has to come from the South. But yeah, we do have some sugarcane fields here in the States, but they're not enough to keep up with the demand of sugar for baking and whatever, and coffees and everything else that, we have. So sugar beets have been the supplement, but it's natural. So I think it's American Sugar is the company that actually processes the beets. So, yeah, that's where I'm going. Well, I'm going to one of the piling sites. Now, they have several piling sites in Drayton. I think there's 6 piling sites around Drayton. And I will be actually staying 20 minutes away in a campground in Hallibrook, Minnesota. So it's like right on the border between Minnesota and Drayton, North Dakota. I think you need right soil, temp, humidity. Down under is a bit dry and hot. Yeah. Carolyn just saying hi. Sugarcane, love heat. Yeah. Oh, there's Auntie taking Lucky. That's my sister Deb. Deb's taking Lucky. So he's staying with Auntie Debbie, and I'm taking Zeus. We are leaving. I'm Lucky's going over Thursday night, and then Friday I'll be hitting the road. So I'm not dashing this week. I'm going to be totally, head down into getting this house sealed up, ready for winter. So when it drops in temperature while I'm gone, no critters decide to make home in here while I'm away. Yeah. We have much sugar cane that we export in excess. Yeah. Oh, really? Cool. Which, not Montana, Minnesota. I'll be going to Minnesota. It's on the border of Minnesota and North Dakota. I'll be at the Drayton sites for the beet harvest. Um, but I'll be staying in Minnesota, working in North Dakota because it's like right there. And there is nothing in the town. I think their biggest like box store is Dollar General. Not knocking Dollar General. I'm just saying the town I'm staying at, their biggest box store is Dollar General. So yeah. Uh Frederickstown in Missouri. I don't know if I'm going that far west or east, that far east, because I'm going right. Let's see, maps. Let me just check, shall we? From Drayton, North Dakota. So I have to go right up through Grand Forks. So let us see if that even takes us to anywhere. Yeah, it's 20 hours. Fredericksburg goes right. I go through Iowa, Nebraska. Yeah, I don't even get to Missouri. I turn right at Topeka. And then I go right up Nebraska, right to South Dakota, right straight up to North Dakota. So I don't even get into um, Joplin or Springfield or any of those. I come close by like a couple of hours to Kansas City, but yeah. But I'm going straight. The best part about the whole thing is it's freeway all the way. I mean, usually from where I live, I have to, take side streets and everything else, and it takes me at least 3 hours to even get to a freeway. And this will take me 20 minutes, 40 minutes, and I'm on a freeway. And I'm on a freeway all the way up to Drayton because get to go to. It's north of uh, was it Grand Forks? Grand Forks, North Dakota. That's where all the Walmart and box stores. It's an hour away. Straight up north. Yep. It's great. I get to Topeka and boom, it's straight up. Straight up. We don't have large areas of dry desert, but we have some rainforest and jungles. It's a pretty big place. Yeah, I would think Australia is. But you've got warmer weather. So, and I think it's kind of funny because it's like South America and Australia, they all have the sugar canes and everything else, but it's opposite seasons. Like right now we're in summer and I think you're in winter. So, if I'm not mistaken. And then when we're in winter, you're in summer. I can't wait for, to cool down. I think today's high in Drayton was 85. The humidity was 47%, and the low for tonight is 59. Yes. I mean, yeah, it's 85, but it's right now, it's 92 degrees here in Texas with the humidity of 67%. And tonight's low will be 72. So, with 87% humidity. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Yeah, for me, the total trip is 1,448 miles from my home up to the campground. So yeah, and it's 20 hours to the campground or to Drayton. And then another 20 minutes past that, 20 to 25 minutes past that to get to the campground. Um, and then if I really wanted to go north, I'm only an hour away from the Canadian border. I think when I'm done with the beet harvest, I might just, if it's not cold and snowing, I might just have to go, to Tofino's headquarters at Pleasure Way, just in Saskatoon, Canada, just because I'll be close. If they could grow beets in Australia, that would have been done. It's so much easier to harvest. Yeah. I mean, it's literally, they get a tractor out there, it piles it up into a truck, the truck comes to me. They literally use Mother Nature. What happens is they take the beets from the truck and they put it into big mounds of for storage over the winter because it freezes. So they can't do anything with them while they're frozen. And there's so many that get stockpiled that they can't really touch them until May. So what happens is they have an air cooling system at the bottom, air conditioning, call it, and then they stack these beets. I mean, the field or the piling site is like 7 football fields long. And literally, they just have a boom that goes like this and just stacks up all these sugar beets that come off the trucks. So my job will be to keep the area clean because there are going to be beets that fall off the piler or they fall out of the truck or, the piler gets muddy. So you got to clean the piler or you take samples of the truck or you weigh the truck. There's so many different jobs involved, but it's basically I'm not out in the fields. I'm not there harvesting, but I am cleanup. Basically cleanup. That's going to be my job for 12 hours. I don't know if I'm working day shift or night shift because it's 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and then 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. So what I know is that every other year. So if you work night shift this year and you go back next year, you will be guaranteed to work day shift the next year. No one does, you know, night shift all the time. So depending on what's what, I don't know if I'm going to be working day or night. Of course, day is warmer than night. So I prefer to be in day, but I'm a night owl too, so it doesn't matter. I just have to pack more warm things. Now I have my cuddle duds and I have my rain gear and I have my military, winter boots and, that I'm going to be using because those are broken in. So I have all these things that I will be bringing, but you never can know until you get there. I've never worked a beet harvest before, so I don't know what to expect. Yes, I've seen some videos and things like that, but it doesn't explain anything unless you're really there. So, um, but I'll be documenting the journey. And, I'm not, it might not be fancy editing, so on and so forth, but at least I'll give you guys a rundown of what things are, try to do it on a day basis, at least so you guys can see what the beet harvest is, what I'm eating, how I manage. Um, because I have to bring my car with me. I can't just leave, my car is my home. So campsite to go to work, I'm in my van, Luckily, they do have a dump site, they do have showers, they do have a laundromat, so there are things there that I can use, but it's not a full hookup. It's not. I have electricity, but I think that's about it. Um, that's it. So it's pretty minimal, campground. It's not a full hookup. So when I leave for the night to go to work, I have to bring my van because it's the only vehicle I got. But it's kind of nice because when it's break time, I can go ahead and make my own lunch. And boom, boom, as you all know, chicken soup takes 5 minutes. I can be eating chicken soup. So that is what is going on. It's the driest continent in the earth. Our, it's our spring, though you wouldn't know it. Yeah, it seems to have gone straight to summer. We've had that. 23 and a half hours from Reno. Yeah, so you're only about 3 hours more than me. Um, you will be sore on the first week. Yeah, I mean, I probably will, but once your muscles get used to it, it's no big deal. I used to work Amazon in the station during peak season, during the holidays. And trust me, I'm scanning 1,500 packages, lifting 70-pound packages, everything like this. And I did this for a good like 6, 7 months. So got a good workout going. But you're on for 8 and you're off for 8. You're on for 12, you're off for 12. So that's okay. You can do anything for a short amount of time. So why not, right? It's probably the climate requires the bees in the area. Yeah, might be growing them. I don't know. I don't know. I know that it seems to be in the northern hemisphere of North America. So I know there are some sites in Iowa. I know that there's some sites in Michigan. Um, and then of course the one up in Minnesota. I do know, I think there was some in Idaho. So it seems to be the northern hemisphere of North America than the southern. So maybe it's true, but it seems to be more richer soil up north for farmlands, because Nebraska, straight as a rock. I mean, literally for miles straight. That's all you see is fields. You find a house here, you find a house there, but it's fields. Standing on your feet for at least 12 hours is no joke. Yeah, of course, but you get a break. You get breaks, everything else. It's not like you're going to be standing there all the time. Yes, the trucks are busy and everything else. And trust me, when you're busy, you don't even know. Time goes quick. You just keep going to what you're doing, and before you know it, job's over or it's break time. And you have to have break. You can't work 12 hours straight. They got to give you a lunch. They got to give you at least two 15-minute breaks. So where you can go back to the van, warm up, sit down, whatever. So I've brought my, covers and everything else for the mud if I need to go in. So I have thought ahead of that, so I don't get mud on my couch when I need to sit down, because obviously I'm going to need to sit down. But that's why I figured I'd bring my military boots, which I know have already been broken in. and I've been wearing them here and there. So to make sure that my feet get used to them again. uh, so there are things that are still out there, but yeah, it's not a full 12 hours on your feet. You do get breaks, you know. Oh yeah, without a doubt. I know, you know, when everything is said and done and I'm on my way home and I'm out of the cold, because by the time it ends, it's probably going to be close to snow season. When the snow up there from Canada coming right down. So I will be hightailing it out to get south. Um, and when I'm in a good area, I will probably go, you know, to a national park or something, or a campsite, or boondock somewhere and stay for like a day or two just to sleep, just to unwind from it. I know I am, but you know, it is what it is. It's for a short amount of time you can do anything. So it's good money, you know, and you guys are going to come with me, so you're going to see everything that happens. You know, I have orientation. I have to check into the campsite, which they pay for. I don't pay for it while I'm working. Excuse me. I'm scheduled to arrive on the 23rd, and my orientation starts at 8 a.m. Tuesday morning. So that's when you got to bring your I-9 and all your information and fill out paperwork and W-2s, because it is a paycheck. It's not a contract worker. You will be paid with a W-2 and the whole 9 yards. So you got to fill out all those paperworks. Why are women like hurricanes? Uh-oh. When they're coming, they, you know, well, and when they leave, they take your house and car. I'll bet. I'll bet. Hey, but this is a family channel. Okay, okay. We worked in the cold, windy weather for 2 years and 9 months. I count the days to get the heck out of Nebraska. Yeah, the thing about Nebraska is when a storm comes through, or a twister, or that kind of, it is a straight shot. There's no buffer, there's no mountains, there's no hills, there's no trees. It's just farmland. Literally straight as a rock. I mean, um, I'm like, oh my Lord. So when a wind comes through there, it literally whips through there. Yeah, I know, right? Tell the right on you, Grant. Yeah, right? Right? I'm with you. Beautiful bride. Oh, see, you're in trouble now, Graham. You are in trouble. So yeah. Wow. That was pretty much what's going on. I'm I kind of know what's going on, you know, and everything else, but when you don't really know, you know, I mean, I don't know anyone particular that I was able to sit down and have a good conversation with that actually did the beet harvest. So I'm going in pretty much with, you know, fresh eyes and see how it goes, because I mean, what have I got to lose? Really? It's supposed to be good money. It pays good. I think the base pay was 1962 an hour for the first 8. Then you get time and a half for the 4 hours after. And then if you work a Saturday, all 12 hours is double time. And if you work Sunday, and you know, and if you've not missed a shift, it's double time for all 12 hours on Sunday. So, because it is a 24-hour operation, we don't quit until the harvest quits, until the harvest is done. So You don't get a day off. You don't get sick days. You don't get any of that. It's just a short deal, and you make some good money and you go home. So, uh, he loves it. Really. Yeah, I don't know what to expect. Um, I'm kind of a hot-blooded person, so I kind of like the cold. The cold doesn't bother me as much. I mean, I'm good in a cuddle dud and a puffy jacket. I'm okay, and my rain gear. Um, even at 59, even at 40 degrees, I'm good. But it's nice to have the heat in the house, so I can change and be comfortable and I don't have to wear layers and all that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of glad I'm taking Fuzzy because she has her heater and it's working. So I'm looking forward to making sure that she gets all done. So tomorrow she gets a wash and she gets taken care of that way. Get an oil change and all that fun stuff. So it'll be interesting because I worked for Amazon, believe you me, and that is high paced, lifting 70-pound packages and the whole 9 yards. I'm not, physical work for me is not that big of a deal. I will be bringing my back brace. I will be bringing my knee braces, because if I am doing heavy lifting, because I don't know, if I am doing heavy lifting, I do have the equipment I need. I've got work gloves. I've got, um, all those kind of things. With my skin and bones, I'll die in 15 minutes. I got cushion. I got enough, what do you call it? Uh, padding. I'm good. I I would prefer to be cold than hot. I don't like to sweat. I would rather be cold than hot. Hey, Larissa is in the house. Larissa has been working the Renaissance Fair in Boston over the weekend. So she has a job working at the Ren Fair in Boston at King Richard's Fair. So you must be home. Everybody's saying hi. That's Tim. Oh, yay. So she has been making her own monies. So she must be back from the weekend. Oh, see, it is raining here, so I just heard another thunder, another roar. So if the internet does go out, guys, I'll be right back. I'm doing really well. Good. I can't do cold anymore. Yeah, and I don't know why. I can't do heat, and I'm here in Texas. Like I said, thank goodness that uh, the AC and the fan combination has worked because, like I said, today was 92 degrees and the humidity was 67%. But inside the house, um, it was cool. I've had the dehumidifier on, so it hasn't been humid in here. Um, it's been like nice. That's why I'm inside versus in the van. Like I said, this little project, sealing up all. See, told ya, it's gonna go in and out because I think they're shifting the satellite, guys. The way the mice will play. I call it slender. Hey, Nora's in the house. Hey, Nora. I'm just being dramatic. I could survive the cold, but hate every minute of it. Well, I know in the courtside, when courtside gets really, gets down there, you see Mobang with his hat, his mittens, scarf, friggin' puffy jacket. I'm like, wow, dude. And I'm in a hoodie. Arrived at our destination. See you all later. Yay. Well, I'm glad you made it safe. Definitely take care. Have a good night, Carol. Please be safe. And Jessica. Everybody saying hi. Good night, Carol. Good night, Jessica. Stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. I'm glad you made it to your destination okay. Yeah, it's been crazy. So, what has everybody else been doing? So now that you know what's going on as far as the beet harvest is concerned, um, and I'll be taking y'all with me. So I'll be taking you, I mean, I can't film the orientation, but you know, what happened at the orientation, what happened checking into the campsite, um, because I'll be stocking up on my chicken soup, so I'll be bringing a whole bunch of cans of chicken and a whole big bag of frozen, corn and a couple cans of cream of chicken. Have a big thing of better than bouillon. So I have all of that ready to go for the trip. That will definitely be a good lunch. I got out of the army and I've done a lot of jobs following the bride around the country on postings. One of the hardest was a prawn. Tiger prawn season in the Gulf. Really? Really? Hey, Ivan, how are ya? Oh, no, we're just talking about the beet harvest, and I'm leaving. This will be the last Dasherville um, broadcast for about a month. So I'll be on the road, y'all. Lucky goes to Auntie's on Thursday, and I'm on the road starting Friday. Whoop whoop. Um, nice. Yay! Congratulations. That's awesome. That's good news, Nora. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. I'm sure they're going to be happy, happy, happy with their piece. I know I am, even though it's a small one. But hey, have something. That is awesome. Congratulations. Um, Plastic molding machines. Really? Yeah. Let's see. The biggest one I've had. I gotta say Amazon. Honestly, I think that's the worst one I've ever had. Because you had to make your scans, and if you didn't make your scans, then you were let go. And I mean, there was so much pressure on getting scans and this and that and the other. Now, granted, I was always like the third or second or even the first, you know, ranked, doing 1,500, 1,700 scans a night. But literally, you got there at like 11 o'clock at night, and you didn't leave till 10 or 11 at night, or the morning. It was really tough, not only on the body, and the mind, but by the time you actually slept and then recuperated, it was time to go back and do it all over again. So it Amazon job, as far as the station, I have not worked the fulfillment center, so I don't know how that works. I worked at an actual station where the trucks come in that deliver to your local address. I worked at the station where they all get separated into each route and then further on. And that was tough. That was tough. We were going through 65,000, 75,000 packages per night. Um, and during peak, it could go all the way up to 80,000, just the one station, just the one area where all the trucks were coming in to deliver. It's a lot of packages. Um, woo. Yeah, it's just too hot. Yay! I'm with you. You better keep up, or everyone's that you've been slacking. Thanks. Thanks, Tim. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks. Cleaning house. Oh, yeah. Planet Fitness. I used to work Planet Fitness overnight and had to clean the showers. That was my worst job, too. Oof, gross. Y'all people are gross. Yeah, I would have to agree. I feel like after doing that job at Planet Fitness, I could do anything. Cleaning the showers at Planet Fitness, my job was night cleaner, cleaning all the equipment, cleaning the bathroom, cleaning the floors, everything, the windows, you name it, it had to be cleaned. I did it. And man, those showers, toilets and everything else they were disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, I'm all set. That was probably my crappiest job I've ever done. Literally. Uh, yeah, busboy's not bad. I've been a busboy, or bus girl, whatever you want to call it. Your job in the traffic working big tin shed making, salt lake blocks for cattle. Yeah, it didn't take me long to find it. Yeah, I'd be with you on that one. Definitely. Would definitely be with you on that one. I'd be looking for another job pretty ASAP. I've actually been looking at voiceover jobs and everything else that I used to do for the military. And I used to work for WGBH in Boston. So I have a voiceover newscaster voice. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to start doing some voiceovers for extra work. Found a few sites. And so did some samples, edited some samples, and we'll see what happens. I mean, voiceovers are pretty easy to do for me. Yeah, I would be looking for another job real quick. Definitely. But yeah, so the route, I was gonna check to see if Loves go all the way up to Grand Forks, because wow, that's gonna be a long time. Some of those stretches, like I said, it's complete farmland straight for miles. So I'm gonna make sure there's gas stations around. Tim will be working. Yeah, I know Tim does. He's a poll taker usually. So we all do. Yeah, I think that's true. But I mean, then it makes you appreciate the fact of the crap jobs that you did take. Always self-employed. I can't do live finger in Illinois. I'll be in Chicago. Oh, so you're not doing, oh, so you're not poll taking. You're not doing the poll taking. Oh, because you were signed up in California, right? So that's why you can't do it because you'll be in Chicago. I got you. My fingerprint. And I did pull my, no. Yeah, yeah. But you know what? Sometimes it's worth it. I mean, I'm actually thinking about that, but part of me is like, no, I still got a few years to go. So I'm not going to do that. Uh, wow, you got some interesting jobs. A guard at a zinc refinery. Wow. Interesting jobs, seriously. From Salt Lake to zinc refinery. Wow. Interesting, Graham. So yeah, getting the house ready, getting Fuzzy ready. I'm not working this week. I'm not dashing. I'm not, doing all that kind of stuff. I will do the lunch live. I did find my walk. So we'll probably have stir fry for Wednesday. Um, Yay. So I am going to do probably beef because I haven't done beef in a while. I've had a lot of chicken. I don't know why. So I think I'll probably do a nice teriyaki beef stir fry um, for Wednesday's lunch live. Sounds good. Never had a 401k. Can't relate. I know, right? That's what seriously, from Salt Lake to zinc refinery. Beef and broccoli. Yeah, I could do beef and broccoli. Snow peas. You can do some snow peas, water chestnuts, egg. Oh, you want some? Or I should do stir fry. Stir fry or fried rice. What do you think, guys? Stir fry or fried rice? I'm not a big fan of the black bean sauce. Hmm. I like things with a little zing to it, but teriyaki is kind of a sweet. Um, Dang, I'm getting hungry talking about food. You're always hungry. It's my fave. Just take 2 hours. Yeah, like I said, you always eat. That's why you're skinny. Because your body knows you're going to eat. I have a jar of black bean in the fridge. I have miso soup bean paste. That's originally that's what I could do too. Miso soup with some tofu and some wakame and rice. Oh, with some chives. Oh, that's a real Japanese lunch. Yeah. I've also been armed guard. Ammunitions depot. Wow. Missiles, torpedoes. Man, you were just security guard for everything, huh? Were you an MP or just private armed guard? Yeah, I mean, I've used my walk a lot, but I've learned that the walk takes a lot of space in my van, so I've learned to use just regular saucepans. It's not the same. It's not the same as using a wok because I've got my sesame oil and, you know, I make my teriyaki sauce, with fresh ginger, brown sugar, um, soy sauce. There's ways to make your own teriyaki sauce. So, yeah. No, unfortunately. So if I'm going to do anything with the wok, it's going to have to be this coming Wednesday's cooking session because I'll still be here Wednesday. I'm leaving Friday. Is that a company? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're they take up a lot more space than they're worth, and it's just easier to use a pan that I can just easily, flip and do a saute versus, doing the whole flip with the wok. It's just a bigger pan, It does give it a different flavor because all of the contact, the meat stays in contact with the metal more, but you deal with what you got. You deal with what you got. Steven, carbon steel work. I had a carbon steel wok. Um, it would have been for the induction cooktop. Nice. I love the induction cooktop just because the flame, I don't have the flame that I have to really worry about. And I can control it better. Because as soon as you lift that pot off the burner, it shuts off. If it's not in contact with an induction pan, it will just automatically shut off. So you don't have to worry about overheating or this or that because it'll shut itself off. Um, as soon as the contact gets back on, the heat then kicks in again. So I kind of like that about induction cooktops. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. This is drying. It takes 24 hours to cure. I'll able to move these back to the wall. And then the boxes, I will be able to go through and put things into those cabinets. Like I have 7 cabinets to deal with. So I'm curing that right now. So it's all cured so I can push the things back and I won't have to worry about the little critters coming in. Because those ants, man, they ain't playing. And spiders too, and crickets, and just spiders in general. No, thank you. As soon as it starts getting cold, they want to come in. So I'm going to make sure that my house is sealed. And again, the garage door will be coming between the 9th and the 23rd. Yay! So I'm pretty excited about that. I'll come home to a garage door on the building. I missed out a job working in the U.S. firm in Iraq. $1,000 a day, but failed the medical. Aw, the bride went with the army. Yeah, isn't that always the case, right? Army sends you. You go where they tell you. That could have been hard. She was deployed and then you had to stay home. Yeah, it was the same with my ex. My ex had to stay home. I was deployed. I didn't go to Iraq. I went to Kosovo during the Serbian and Albanian genocide. So that was my deployment where I became a veteran. I spent 6 months and 7 days boots on ground. So, yeah. Ants don't. Oh, really? Maybe I should put that cinnamon around the thrush of everything. That's good to know. Thanks. I've put my, my sea salt and all my stuff to when I first got smudged everything when I first, moved in. So, but it's now time to reorganize and get rid of more stuff because I don't need half the stuff I got. So it's about to be hitting again. Doing my 3-box system and it's gonna go bye-bye. I didn't think I had that many clothes I kept, but I have way too many clothes that I don't need. So it's hitting the road. I was in Turkey during that time. No, supporting NATO fighter jets. Yeah. I was boots on ground supporting airborne. Um, Airborne would come in and trolls and the munitions and all that fun stuff. So yeah, border patrols and everything else. My unit is a tinker unit. Nice. I actually got to fire a tank. Yeah, that was fun. They thought they'd get me though, but they didn't. Because usually, we were lighting up the night fire route for smugglers. So the turret would come up and it would go like this and then it would bounce back as it fired and the missile would go out and then it would raise down again. But see, when it bounced back to expel the shell, it literally moves the whole tank about a half an inch back. So they thought they would get me and say, "Oh, pull this string." Now I know what happens. So I'm like, "Yeah, well, where do you want me to sit? Because I'm not going to pull that until I'm locked down. Because I don't want, I'm not going to fly back there with the rest of everything else. No thanks." So they were like, "Ooh, she knows." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." It was great. It was great. Tent City. Oh, I had that too. When I first got there and then when I was leaving for the next rotation. I am. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a lot of moving and lifting, and as you can see, all the boxes, I mean, literally it was, up to here, about up to here. Those are all gone. Those have been moved, looked at. They're all sitting in the garage where they're like flat so I can go through them, rebox them, declutter them, whatever. Plus, I'm caulking down here, and I'm cleaning out Fuzzy to get everything out of Fuzzy to give Fuzzy a deep clean. She gets registered tomorrow. Oil change tomorrow. Check the pressure. Check all of the liquids for the long trip. So, yeah, I'm tired. I think I might go to bed early. 4 guys, 12-person tent, kitchen, and living room. Oh, well, you had it easy. You had it nice. You know what? I got a cot with what I think there was 8 females. Was it 8 females? Well, that was tent city when we first got there, but we had, yeah, 8 females in a sea hut. So it was like a studio apartment, and only the closets And we had our rain gear that we made partitions and everything else to have any kind of privacy. But there were 8 females in this one room. Bathroom was a shared bathroom with the whole sea hut. Now, granted, it had like 8 stalls and, or 9 stalls and 9 sinks and whatever, but it still was like, oh, it was a headache. It was a headache. Yeah, I'm gonna need. I probably will go to bed early. Oh, see you. Nice. No, she was telling me to have to get some good sleep. Oh, I thought you were leaving. No. Don't rush me. Well, it is 8 o'clock, guys, which is 9 o'clock Nora's time, and let's see, eh, 6 o'clock California time. And I don't even want to know what Graham is. You can do back in the effort to tank either side, propping targets to shoot another bugger off. Nice. See, everybody's pushing you out, Nora. Uh, well, guys, I think that'll do it for this trip. So the next live will be on the road. Yes, either I will be up in Hollowbrook or close to it, or on the way. So I have to check in between business hours on the 23rd to see how far I get. But that live, as you know, me and Starlink Mini will be coming along. So that's kind of good. No, I don't think so. It's cute. You're killing me, cracking me up. So thank you very much, guys, for showing up. That's pretty much what's going on here. It's raining, so hey, whatever works, works. I'm going to continue on. That's why I want to get everything packed up. And then rest for the big drives. So I'll be taking my time. I'm not going to drive any more than 8 hours a day. Wherever I land in 8 hours, that's where I'm staying. I'm not going to drive 10, 15, 20 hours like I've been doing. I'm too old for that kind of crap. I'm going to enjoy my ride up. Me and Zeus are going. Lucky is staying with Auntie. And yeah, the house will be all sealed up, ready for, the cold to come in. That pretty much does it, guys. So Wednesday will be a lunch live. It'll be the last lunch live here at Dasherville. So leave your comment whether you want a stir fry or whether you want like beef and broccoli over white rice, that kind of stuff. So leave a comment below so I know what y'all like. Which one do you want? Do you want beef fried rice, or do you want a stir fry, or do what you want? And I said, thank you, Ivan. Thank you, thank you. Good night, Brenda. Good night, Nora. Brenda, Tim, Ivan, Graham. Goat curry. No, I would make meat curry, beef curry. I would not make goat curry because I am not spending the money to get goat. No, thanks. No, we are cooking on Wednesday. We're cooking on Wednesday because I'll still be here. Um, so leave a comment below whether you want stir fry or if you want um, beef and broccoli or something like that. Teriyaki, like beef teriyaki or stir fry teriyaki. or fried rice or, things like that. What would you like for lunch? All right, everyone. Thanks everyone for showing up. I appreciate you. And you know what the saying goes, as always. What's the saying? Stop dreaming it and start living it, y'all. Have a great week. Stay safe out there. Bye.